Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn how to inherit child documents from the parent document. What I mean is, what and all the common code we have across multiple documents, that common code we will not repeat in each document. Rather, we will wrap that common code inside one parent document, and from that parent, all other child elements will inherit. So in our case, that common code is nothing but a navigation bar. So you can check it out here. In add item form also, we have a navigation bar. And the same navigation bar we are using as it is in home.html also. So we have written the code 2 times in 2 different documents. Now, as of now, we have only 2 documents, then it's fine. But let's imagine you have a 10 documents. So in 10 documents, will you paste that navigation bar 10 times? No. And if you paste also, let's say I did one small change here. Instead of food app, I have written my food app. I want this title. Now, so in each document, see, you have to visit and you have to make it as a my food app. So 10 times we have to do these changes. So this is not an efficient way, right? So we have to wrap this code inside one parent document. Okay. So let's create that parent document. See, in our case, this and this will act like a child documents, guys. Okay. So let's create the parent document inside my app, templates, my app folder, new file. New file name will be base.html. Now, what is the common code? That navigation bar, right? So go to the add item or home.html, wherever you want. Copy the code of navbar, the full code of navbar, and remove it from add item form. We have removed it. And we will paste it inside base.html. So this is the navigation bar. In the similar way, I will remove the navigation bar ka code from the home.html also. So I have removed this code here as well. We'll save it. Now, if you check the output, if I refresh it, see, we don't have any navigation bar. Okay. So if I redirect to the add item also, add item. See, we don't have here also navigation bar. Why? Because navigation bars we removed from home also and from add form, add item form also. Okay. So nav bar is present in base document, guys. So first we will type the code, we will get the output, then we will understand the process. Okay. So in base.html at the end, I will write block body and end block. Or we will write block content and then we will write end block. Okay. End block. Instead of content, whatever you want, you can write it. Block data, block navbar, whatever you want. So if you are thinking why I have written at the end only, because at the top of each page, I need a navigation bar. And after navigation bar only, all other content, all other data, it has to load. So that's why nav bar should be at the top. Below this, the data of child documents will be loaded. Inside this, the data of child documents will be loaded. Okay. So let's write the full code. Go inside the home.html. Now at the top, we will write extends. Now this is the child document, right? Then who is the parent? Extends from inside my app. I have a base.html. So extend from base.html. Okay. What content it has to load in block content and end block? That content I will wrap inside block content and end block. So now look here. This content I will wrap inside. This is my block content. And at the top, we will write end block. Okay. End block. We'll save the code. So this is the block content and end block. See here. First, we will extend this document from our base and we will wrap all this content in block content and end block so that that data will be loaded here. That content will be loaded here. So in the same way, we will copy this code and I'll just paste inside this add item form. We'll paste it here. And here I will be giving the closing of block content and end block. Block content is there. We have to just close it, end block. Done. So now if I save this code, if I save all other files also, okay. So your output will look like this. If I refresh it, can you see I got a nav bar? If I go to the My Food app, now this is your home.html, we got the navigation bar back here. Now the question is what code we have typed and what is the meaning of this. So look here everyone. This is the base.html in which what we have did, we have created block content and end block. Why it is required? We'll discuss. Wait. So this will act like a parent document. Then who is child element? This home is child element, child document. Add item form is another child document. Okay. So if you render home.html, what content will be displayed? See in the browser body what we have given? Home content, right? So can you check in the output, guys? In output, you will get home content plus navbar both. How? So see here. Whenever you are telling render home.html, home.html will extend from which parent? Base, right? So control will go to the base. So in base, you are telling first load navbar. So it will load navbar. Then you have given block content end block. So what should I load inside block content end block? Whatever the content you have given here. This content will be loaded inside this. In the similar way, if you request for add item form.html, render add item form HTML. So in add item, we have only this form, right? Have we written navigation bar ka code here? No. But this will extends from base.html. So control will go here first. This is our base.html. And whatever the code you have in block content end block, that code will be loaded inside this. That's why whenever you are requesting for home or add item form.html, by default you will get navbar. Okay. So why we have given this block content and end block? Whichever the documents will extend from this base, that document ka content will be loaded inside this. So if you request for home content first will be added inside this, and this final content will be rendered and will be displayed for us. So when I told render home.html, my control will first go to the base.html. In base.html, it will render navbar for us first. Then in block content and end block, all the data of home.html will be placed here, rendered here. I hope I am clear with this. If you change the position of this block content end block at the top of navbar, here if I keep all these two lines, then what will happen? This content will be loaded first. Below that, navigation bar will be loaded. In the similar way, if you request for this content will be loaded at the top first, and then navigation bar will be loaded. So let's check how it works. See, if I go to my base.html, simply this block content and end block, if I copy and if I paste it at the top. Now see here, everyone. So the child content means this home page content will be loaded here below that navbar. In the similar way, this form content will be loaded first below that navbar. Let's check. So if I refresh this, can you see? First, home content got loaded, then navigation bar. In the similar way, if I go to the add item, see, form got loaded first and then navbar. Okay. So wherever you will keep this block content and end block, there the child elements content will be loaded. Okay. Child document content will be loaded. So I'll just save this code. If I come back and refresh, see we got the same code. So like this, your base.html is working and all other child elements will extend from this base.html. Okay. So this is all about this video, guys. In the next video, what we will do, we will implement this add item button. Because when we add some items here, when we submit that data, it is not saving into the database. Okay. So in the previous videos, we have fetched the data from the database and we have displayed on the front end, correct? In the next video, from the front end, our data will flow to the database. Okay. Fine, guys. So you just make the changes, whatever the changes we have did in all these three files. Okay. and continue in the next video, guys. Thank you and have a good day to all. Thank you.